Whew, that was a long rehearsal, yeah? I feel like my vocal cords are going to need a vacation. Or at least a cup of that weird lemon tea our director swears by. Yeah. That and the woolly jumper. It really is the same woolly jumper she wears every day, isn't it? Whatever. Hey, if we wanted sane, neurobland lecturers, we wouldn't have chosen to study theatre, would we? Actually, no, I do have a sachet in my bag somewhere. I did, well, I say a sachet, a lot of sachets in my bag. I did go out and buy some after the last mammoth rehearsal we had. It's not bad, actually. Worked quite well. Yeah, so now I just keep them on me for emergencies. And, following that scene in Act 2 where we scream over each other in constant perpetuation. Definitely qualifies, I feel. You're brilliant. You know that. Like, actually brilliant. The way you threw that line, you think I haven't noticed? Ugh. Like Lauren Bacall. Ugh. Swear I forgot my own cue. Again. It's becoming a pattern, isn't it? I've always loved this moment. When the rehearsal's over and the room's quiet. And it's just us left. Everything just feels, softer. Like the theatre is catching its breath after being loud all day. And, being with you. I do. I like being with you. I've always liked being with you. I don't say that enough, Ugh. Well, at all, actually. I'm kind of afraid that if I do, it's going to sound like I'm about to suggest that we do a duet of Come What May. It's alright, I'm going to spare you my Moulin Rouge impersonation for now. But, I do want to say something, okay? I've been rehearsing this for a little while now. Mentally, I mean. Months, actually. But, okay, maybe longer. But every time I try, I just kind of, chicken out or convince myself it's not the right moment. Yeah. And this still isn't the perfect moment, but there is no perfect moment. That's the thing. That's something that I think theatre teaches us. I mean, you just yeah, you have to make do with what there is sometimes. And there's dust on the stage, and I'm wearing these silly tracksuits with paint on them. But I'm yeah, it's a myth. The concept of a perfect moment it's just a flipping myth, isn't it? Okay, so do you remember, like, first year when we had that ridiculous icebreaker exercise where we had to mime our biggest emotional memory and you turned yours into a full-blown interpretive dance, or at least I thought that's what it was. Well, I immediately thought to myself, this girl is either brilliant or absolutely bonkers. And spoiler alert, it was both. And I was hooked. You've made everything just more alive from the second that we've met, Rehearsals, tech weeks, even the horrible ones where we get yelled at for missing cues. You always manage to find the joy in it. And being around you made me want to find it too. We've been through a lot of lectures and seminars and late night essays and many shows now. Shared all those silly inside jokes and, well, you've seen me at my absolute worst. Completely sleep deprived, overstressed, ranting about lighting plots like a madman. but you've never made me feel stupid for it. You never made me feel ridiculous. You just saw me. Really saw me from the beginning. We've always kind of connected, you know? I'm not sure when it changed, when I started noticing it more, but the way your eyes will light up whenever you nail a beat, or how you instinctively reach my hand when we bow. I mean, it could have just always been there, and I never let myself admit it. I was, always telling myself we're friends and best friends and scene partners, and there's already so much, and that's plenty. It's college. There's so much shit to be getting on with right now, and I'm young, attractive, and virulent. I shouldn't be. Whatever. I was always used to getting attention from everyone because I was the actor kid, but it made me sort of throw things off and not think about them that much. And then there was all these little moments, like the time we missed our bus home after rehearsal, ended up singing show tunes at the bus stop under the flickering streetlights, and you harmonised with me on Seasons of Love, and I thought, bloody hell, this is really rather good, isn't it? Or when you fell asleep on my shoulder during a script reading, I spent a whole hour pretending not to move because you looked so peaceful. Or just last week, when you asked if I thought your character's jealousy was justified, and I said yes, and you smiled and said, I'm jealous all the time too. And I thought, for a second, maybe you meant that the way I heard it. Anyway, that's the long, dramatic build-up to say something really bloody simple that I like you. Not in a weird, good scene partners kind of way. Not in I respect your craft, and I hope you don't upstage me at callbacks kind of way. I mean, I like you. I really like you. You. Yes, as you are, right now. Off script, off book, no costume, no character, just you. You. All of you. Every inch of you. Sound like I'm pitching a bloody rom-com now, aren't I? Boy meets girl during tech week. Girl saves his ass in every group project. Boy realises he's an idiot who should have said it 3 semesters ago. But that's it. And I couldn't say it then because I didn't want to risk what I had and didn't really know what the hell was going on because I'm a foolish wazzock. And I still don't. I still am a foolish wazzock. But the biggest fear right now is that I've wrecked everything by opening my mouth, which I'm not really used to happening. But I also know I don't want to pretend anymore, okay? I want to be there. I want to be real with you. And you are what is real for me. And I want you. It's always been you. I don't want to keep pretending that it hasn't. Yes, you, exactly the way you look. Every single bit of you, Yeah, you are stunning to me, okay? So, look, if you're looking for an easy way out of this, you could just say, "Oh God, I thought you were going to ask me to run lines, and we'll just move on. I'll survive. I'll just be embarrassed forever." But that's okay. I'm just a human being with feelings, and it doesn't make that much difference. But I'm just hoping that there is still a small part of you that looked at me across the wings, and I wasn't just seeing things and hearing things all this time, and that actually you're there. You are actually feeling the same way with me, and I want to hold your hand after rehearsals, not just because we blocked it that way. I want to take you out, not as a partner, but as a date. I'd like to mess this up and get awkward and try again and learn what you look like when you're not thinking about line memorization. I'd like to be the person you run to after opening night with your mascara smudged and off your tits on adrenaline and grinning like a muppet and smooch all over. And I'd like to give you a real kiss, an actual fucking kiss that's actually me and you and not, our characters on stage doing a stage kiss, a real fucking kiss without an audience, without applause, just us and exactly like that. Yes, that would be good. So I think it might be your line.
Good evening, darling. I hope you enjoyed this romantic audio experience. Please don't forget to like, comment, share the video, and, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear more of this sort of material, please consider joining my Patreon community, where you'll have early access to future releases and exclusive content. To discover everything I do, visit goodeveningdarling.com.